Now let's look to see what great bets are lurking elsewhere on the card. We've got the rest of Beverley, we've got Chelmsford, we've got Hamilton, we've got Navan over in Ireland, we've got Newton Abbott, their big day over the Sticks, and there's also Wexford in Ireland. So plenty of options. Kills, hopefully you've sussed a few. Don't give us your nap yet, but any other horses you think we should be looking into backing?
Yeah, Newton Abbott, 325. Wait for me. I mean, I've been waiting to make money on this horse for so long. Kept backing him, gave up. And I always knew that he wanted to step up to 2.5 miles. And, of course, he did at the final day of the season. Absolutely bolted up at Sandown. And I'd never had a penny on that day. Now, I'm going to forgive him winning them when I wasn't on because...
Why were you not on?
I don't know, I'd just given up.
I was
just, I mean, he just absolutely bolted up. The horse has had a problem ever since he was a bumper horse. When he finished ahead of the likes of Yamworth, finishing third in the champion bumper, he had a problem with settling. He finally settled that day, and if he's grown up, he'll still be a much better horse than he's gone. I think he's gone up £7 at 142. He's going up 2 mile 5.5 furlong here. I think he wants fast ground. I can understand why they bought him out for a reasonably valuable summer race now. And
what price are you hoping for, Kills?
I don't know, 3 to 1, 7 to 2.
Yeah.
Oh, he won't be that.
Yeah, you don't think so?
No. This horse could have won the county hurdle. The reins went over his face in the county hurdle. I was all over it in the county hurdle. The performance the last day was astonishing, really, and I think he'll be 13 to 8.
Do you think he'll win, Dave?
Oh, I think he's a good thing, yeah.
Yeah? Kills, is there anything else lurking in there, Kills?
Not really, no.
No? Okay,
No,
DJ, what's your roundup? Don't forget, we need the horse, the meeting, and the time.
Yeah, do you want a few Kit Kats?
No.
I'm only joking.
Is this a 2 Kit Kat roundup, or...
Yeah,
how many,
it's a...
How many horses does it feature?
1 finger Kit Kat, 3 horse at Navan.
Okay.
And I'll be very quick.
Go on.
In order of, I'll go 3, 2, 1 in order of how much I fancy them. So 3 is the one I fancy least, but I think it'll probably win. Is Meet You at the Moon in the 255. It's a 5. It's almost 6 furlong handicap. But Tracy Collins' horse are running much better now than they were earlier on in the season, and it was a cracking run behind Ducky Mallon last time at the Curragh. That was a better handicap than this one. It led a furlong out and just got tired close home. So Meet You at the Moon, drawn in stall 2, nice draw as well in 255. I am convinced that Mr. Scarlet will beat Intelligence Cross in the 220. Again, same trip as the previous one. Intelligence Cross is rated £5 higher than Mr. Scarlet, but Mr. Scarlet is unexposed, I think. I don't think it's not fully exposed over this trip. Ran a cracker in the Commonwealth Cup, was 5th to Caravaggio, so I think Mr. Scarlet will win that. And my strongest fancy of all is My Silver Nails in the Premier Nursery handicap at 330 for Mick Mulvaney, local trainer, has booked Chris Hayes to ride even, and has only gone up £6 for absolutely bolting up in a nursery last time at the Curragh. I thought it got away very lightly. I thought it would get £10 for that. Likes a bit of cut in the ground. Mulvaney has a good record at Navan, and he's an improving horse going places. So My Silver Nails in the 330 at Navan.
Great job, DJ. That was excellent. Paddy, anything else that you like that isn't your nap?
Yeah, just the one at 7.50 at Chelmsford. I think this is the most valuable race of the day, which is a bit weird. But Fastnet Tempest, it's a really good handicap. I think the notes I have here is it's still in a fair mark. The Hunt Cup obviously didn't run to suit for... Rather weirdly, it suited runners that were prominent at that race. So back with cheek pieces today rather than the blinkers, or tomorrow rather. Fastnet Tempest, I think, could be worth a bet.
Right, it's nap time.
This will not be beaten.
David Jennings, you're first.
I was very, very tempted, but I'm not. So I just have to mention in the 4:45 at Sandown, I was very, very tempted to go for Majest. That's down to a ridiculously low rating now and has gone down so quickly. I think it's been dropped £21 in a couple of runs. So Majest would be my second choice, but I have to go for My Silver Nails in the 330 at Navan.
Kills?
Yeah, quite. He's got to be breakable for me in 245 at Chester. Everything stacks up.
Okay, and Paddy?
Mine is Natra in the 3 o'clock at Sandown.
Well done, lads. Jolly good. That was Saturday. Now let's have a little look at Sunday. So there's no racing in Ireland this Sunday, which is very unusual indeed. Obviously, the following Sunday, DJ, it'll be the second part of Irish Champions weekend, so that will be good. Is that because, Paddy, all eyes are on the hurling final?
I don't have a rashers, to be honest. I'm surprised. I was surprised that there's no race on Sunday. I doubt if it's to do with the hurling. I'd say it's more likely to do with Champions next weekend.
Okay.
Possibly.
Will you be at the hurling, Pad?
No, I couldn't get a ticket for the hurling.
Couldn't
Have
you?
No.
Well, man of
no.
your influence.
I know, yeah, it's mad. This one's like hen's teeth because neither county has won the All Ireland for like 100 years or something. So it's a real difficult one to get a ticket for.
Give us a very quick tip, each of you, for the hurling. Pad, you go first.
I think Waterford will do it. Yeah, Galway would be favourites. I think Waterford will do it. I just think that Galway have tended to find a way to lose these big matches over the last few years.
Okay, DJ, there is a separate postcast, isn't there, on the hurling final, isn't there? So listen out for that. But just give us one bet, maybe not your main bet, but a weird and wacky one, because I shall certainly be watching that on Sunday.
Yeah, pretty keen on one. Under 2.5 match goals is 8-5 with Paddy Power. And Galway have got to the final without scoring a goal in their last 3 games against Offaly, Wexford and Tipperary, which is very, very strange. But they kind of pop over long-range points from distance. So I don't think there'll be many goals. So under 2.5 match goals at 8-5.
And kills.
Yeah, whatever DJ said.
Right. Well, Kills, you haven't got a hurling fancy for us, but I think now we've got Brighton and Worcester, and we've also got Veli Efendi, haven't we? The big meeting in Turkey where there's a lot of very valuable prize money offer. So, what is your Sunday best bet for us?
Yeah, we'll start off with Brighton. I've got one at Brighton. Let's see what I can find. It Phillies handicap 330. A couple of form horses at the top. White Chocolate, an impressive day, but Luca Kamani's got one.
No, I don't believe it. The only horse I fancy on Sunday. That is unbelievable.
330 Brighton. Kitty Boo. Just looks like she's improving now. Stayed on strongly at Newmarket last time. Back up to 1 mile 2, which I think she'll get on fast ground. It was soft when she tried it at Doncaster early in the season. Luca Kamani at Brighton. He's had 22 runners in the last 5 years, 9 winners, 8 seconds, 2/3 and a fourth.
I bet you've got that written down, DJ, haven't you? Eh?
Exactly that written down. I can even add to the argument as well.
Well,
I think 4 of his last 8 or 9 horses have won Luca Kamani as well. Did you see the race at Newmarket the last day, Paul?
I did, yeah.
Like, it was one of these rides where you're going, this is either going to be brilliant or a disaster from Spencer, and it was actually somewhere in between because he was forced to kind of make his challenge on the unfavoured part of the track at Newmarket, and you're kind of watching, you go, this is an unbelievable ride. He's going to get there, and he just didn't get there. And the minute, I'd say 10 seconds after the race, Kitty Boo was in my tracker. I've been watching it every day since for the last 16 days, and lo and behold, Paul Keeley goes and steals my thunder.
No,
Kitty Boo
he hasn't
will
stolen
win that
your thunder.
330.
That's fine. It's a two-pronged assault on the bookies, this. Kitty Boo, 3:30, Brighton on Sunday. Kills and DJ implore you to get on. Right then, Kills, I'm intrigued to know who your Turkish delight is.
No, it's just in it's just interesting.
Wasn't that good?
First thing I say is, you get these 3 group, 2 group 2s and a group 3 in Veli Efendi, and year in year out they're won by British trained horses. And why more don't go over it for it, I don't know. It's about 165 grand on offer for the first race.
Astonishing, isn't it?
There's
Yeah.
only 6 runners. I mean, it's bonkers. Well, Secret Number will probably win that. Won't be much of a price. The 2-year-old race I can't say I know anything about, but I think there'll be plenty of, the market will be all over Dreamcastle and Cool Company in the Top Carpy Trophy, which is 330. And I just think this Arcanado is really, really improving and might just surprise them all and make all. I thought it was a really good run when it was second at York in July. And I'll take my chances. One thing I'll say is if you're looking at the results the next day, have a look at the local SP returns. And thank God you do not live in Turkey as a punter.
It's pretty ghastly, isn't it?
There will be 3 horses under 2-1 in every race, and one of them would be nearly evens. It would be, they bet to about 230%. It's bonkers.
That's not good. So Arcanada at 3:30 at Veli Efendi on Sunday.